I mean, there's some trash talking going on there, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs, folks.
You have running dialogue in game one. Centering pass. Shot that hit a body in front. Pavelka trying to dive on, and he covers way outside the crease for Utah.
Face-off dot in game one, particularly in periods 1 and 2. They win this, regain possession. Now, here's Barbashev down low. Spins off coverage. Beautiful pass, and Pavelka comes out old school.
Shot through traffic, hit a body, and went wide off the stick of Caden Korzak. Korzak pinches in the corner. Here's Riley Smith. Circles behind the net. Turn around, hit the outside of the net.
Yes, all in all, they passed that test.
Face-off win for Vegas on this power play, but Utah gets control. Smith in the box, tipped on net, saved by Hart. It's Cooley driving the net. Here's Sergachev up high. One-timer Gunther, saved by Hart, loose puck, and it's picked up by Nick Dowd.
Moving it from one spot to the other. Sergachev, look at how flat that pass is. And Keller with a high slap pass and an outstanding save there.
Uyghur gets it to Kerfoot, who couldn't handle the puck. Recovered by the Mammoth. Walk it in. Slap shot saved by Hart. As Uyghur for the blue line. And Mark Stone sent it the length of the...
4 chances you alluded to, and the puck movement is there, and good second effort. And watch Carter Hart as he's kind of scanning through the traffic and makes a really good save on the doorstep. Sometimes you have to battle your way through saves. He certainly does. And big slapper by Uyghur, but Hart with the response.
Eichel in the corner. Lays it out high for Marner. Plays catch with Eichel. Walks up the wall. Eichel. Here is Stone. 35 seconds have expired. Eichel walks in from the circle. Down low for Stone.
Really clinical work, and this is Stone with the puck in the left of your screen, and this looks like it may have gone in inadvertently off the skate of Sergachev as Eichel goes down to Stone to the goal line attack. Stone's trying to thread this through the hurdle, but it looks like it goes off the skate.
Leading goal scorer for Vegas in the regular season. Dorofeev again, saved Pavelka, by Hurdle, with Pavelka out of position. Marner, Eichel, cross ice. Dorofeev shot, saved by Pavelka. Centering pass goes on through. Anderson, but not deep, and backhanded out by Schmidt, and it's fired in by Anderson.
Yeah, he'll make sure it gets deep this time. And a change, too. Utah could catch them here, though, but weren't ready for that one.
Carcone was in speed through neutral zone. His shot's blocked by the stick of Hannafin. Keller to the point, across. Here is Uyghur. Shot tipped on net by Hannafin. Score! Utah's tied the game!
Yeah, now watch this. It gets deflected. There's a save. And it is indeed, it looked like it's Anderson that kicks this in his own net. 4 in goal, and you can see him looking skyward. He's going to come into the middle of your frame. Now, this gets deflected, okay? Good stop. Hart makes a save. And Anderson, with his left foot, right one on your screen. Here it is. And they had one of these own goals in game 1 against, and they have another one here. So
95 seconds left in period 1. Walking in, chipped in on net by Uyghur, and a save by Hart. He had a stick tied up by Hannafin.
Play.
Stone at the Utah blue line. Barbashev dangles to the backhand. Shot save from Melka.
By Barbashev. He isolates the defender, slings it through his feet, takes him wide, outside, inside. Pavelka slams the door. Good stop by Pavelka, but outstanding individual play by Barbashev. Pavelka says no.
Keller, top of the circle. Down low for Schmaltz. Back to Keller. Sergachev in the slot. Shot. Carter Hart looking around for it. Snow Angels. The puck is loose in the slot. Keller shot.
What a block.
Back diving Dowd.
Unreal puck movement. And now watch this play. Quick touch and a stop by Hart. And it's down. And there's recovered. Good job. And how about Dowd? Nick is Dowd, but not out. Great effort by Nick Dowd. And these are the type of players, I tell you, that come to the fore.
Krause. Now Uyghur at the blue line. Off for Cooley at the dot. Centers Krause. Saved by Hart. And he covers. Wicked bounce. Goes right back to Utah. Cooley out high. Here is Peterka. Shot saved by Hart. Loose in front and Krause denied on a rebound. Now it's Keller. Goes cross ice for Cole. And he gets buried into the wall by Tomas Hertl. Shot and a rebound. Kick saved by Hart. Good chance in tight for Utah for the blue paint.
That's a real good look there, and Vegas unable to convert.
Jersey. And that shot is high, goes over the crossbar and off the back glass. Glove down by Utah. Gunther, one-timer! Score!
All comes from this high shot, the placement, and Hannafin down in the corner, goes up the wall, but a great keep by Utah. Great keep up high, and the pass right in the wheelhouse for Gunther. They say shooters gotta shoot, and when you score 40, you gotta sling it when you get. Got to be careful on your changes here as you get to the latter stages of the second.
Just onside. Now Barbashev cuts in. Score!
You got to manage the puck. It's the most important asset on the ice, and Utah guilty of not doing that as they go up the middle. And oh my goodness, look at the Barbershop. What a play. He had one of these earlier and got stoned. Not this time. The Barbershop is open. Snicks. 2-2. What a goal.
Carcone gets drilled by Colasar at Utah. Now a 2-on-1 for Peterka. Shot off the glove of Hart, and it goes behind the net.
1-1, and they're able to execute very well, coming through the middle with the speed, something we talked about.
Pass intercepted. Here is Riley Smith off to the corner. Smith with some space, top of the circle. One-timer, blocked in front. Hartl trying to jam it home, and it goes through the blue paint. Smith, now to Lazan.
Puck being deep, hounding on the forecheck and making plays in the offensive zone. And watch the stop by Vinoka. 2-save sequence by him.
Off for Carcone. Centers, and it goes through as Kerfoot had a stick tied up by Lazan. Now Jersey. One-timer Carcone. Saved by Hart. Loose at the top of the crease. Battling for the puck.
On the golf club there, and previous save sequence here. Here's a shot by Carcone. First save in tight by Carter Hart, but it's the second one with the right pad that's even better.
Barbashev kicks it to a stick. Theodore, drop past Barbashev. Centers, Hannafin, down low, Dorofeev, saved by Vejmelka.
The big native of Czechia, Vejmelka, stuffs Dorofeev short side.
Good read by McNabb, and Theodore gets to it for the Golden Knights. Keller with a stick in the way. Lawson Krause spins. Down low for Keller. Walks in. Krause shot saved by Hart. Point blank chance for Krause.
Some key stops here. Nice pass by Keller. Really good backhand dish. Krause.
A good defensive play in the neutral zone. Here is John Marino back skating. Head for Yamamoto. Leaves it for Gunther. He goes wide. Getting around Theodore. Gunther shot. Looking around Hart. Rebound. Score! Logan Cooley. 3-2 Mammoth.
For Utah, they do a stretch breakout and use that speed. There, that little interchange. Look at Gunther. Pick him up and put him down. He's high-stepping. And in comes the Pittsburgh native, Logan Cooley, to follow. You don't want to just admire a shot. You want to get in there and follow a shot, and Cooley's strong bottom hand inside Eichel wins the race 190 feet back up ice.
Approaching 90 seconds to go. Cooley racing to the puck at the empty net. Knocked down.
What a save.
Block by Rasmus Andersson.
Perfect butterfly by Andersson there. A defenseman back there with a player like Cooley. You think this is a gimme? This is a perfect butterfly.
Carries it to the other side. One-timer Hannafin failed.
He healed on it. He healed it.